So, welcome to Sailing Britican. Welcome. That's part of lunch. Hi, welcome to Sailing Britican. I'm Simon, Kim's videoing. And just another update. We all escaped off the boat and out of La Far Blue today. Yay!
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's a quick update. Not much going on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much going on. We're under curfew still.
Things have changed in Grenada. They've reduced the restrictions. We're allowed to go to the store. The grocery stores are now open every day. And we can go on the beach up until 11 o'clock in the morning. And we still can exercise. We still, though, we can't meet up with friends. I was talking to a friend online the other day, and it's great that you can go to the beach or you can go to the store, but I think what we're all really craving right now is to just have human interaction with our friends. And we did have some friends come over last night, and it was very quiet, very low-key, and we all sat, 6 meters or 6 feet apart, 2 meters away from each other. And it was just so lovely to just talk with people. And before our friends left, I snuck a hug because it's hard. Like, I'm really finding it difficult not having human interaction. And I'm not a huge hugger anyway, but I don't know, it's just, I'd rather, I don't know how to say this, I'd rather the virus is going to take its course and whatever's going to happen, what's going to happen. I don't want to live my life being afraid, and I don't want to live my life not having human interaction with people. So it's frustrating, and I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. Anyway, we are going to go out shopping today, grocery shopping. So only one person from a family can go into the store. So we're borrowing a friend's car, and then we're going to, Simon's going to go to a boat chandlery. I'm going to go to IGA and get what I can, and it'll be nice to go out. It's going to be the first time I've been out of the complex here, other than walking. It's going to be the first time in 2 months since I've been in a car or have, left our area. So yeah, it's kind of, that's exciting.
So today I'm really excited because I'm gonna sit in a car. I haven't done it in a long time.
We're going on a family outing. Hey!
Yeah, it's kind of cool. This is the first time I've left the complex in 2 months, so we haven't been in a car, and feels like you're going fast. How fast are you going?
20 kilometers.
Yeah. It's funny because every time we go up this, I normally bring my bike and I go push it, and now it just feels amazing. I can just sit down and all.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what life is like out here. Sometimes you wonder if there's even people moving about or anything,
Yeah.
So this here is Egmont. This is a hurricane hold that's right next to La Far Blue. And we noticed that they're starting to put lots of sailboats in here in preparation for hurricane season. Each time we go by, we walk down here, but each time we go by, there's more boats. Apparently they move a lot of the charter boats out of the marina and move them into here where it's free.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody that I think just stays there and looks after them all.
Also, they've moved them there because there's supposed to be 900 boats coming down from other islands because this is a safer area with hurricanes. So, because of the COVID, they're having to quarantine for 2 weeks. So they've moved a lot of the charter boats over here to give room at Port Louis Marina, so they can stay in quarantine then.
So most of the cars we're going by, the people in the cars are having masks on, so they're driving around with their masks.
Yeah, he had someone in the back.
Yeah, so it could be that they're taxis or something.
Yeah.
And it just feels really weird. My stomach has butterflies in it because I feel like we're going really fast. Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
There's a little stand here of food that there's people that have that going on. Otherwise, it seems pretty quiet. There's some cars out, but I mean, we are out in the country here. It seems pretty quiet. That's called cow manure, guys. Oh, man, that's bad. Woo-wee. There's another one. These fruit stands. Now that's different. I never saw so many fruit and vegetable stands around. So people trying to maybe capitalize on making a little bit of money by putting something out. I'm just seeing like lots of people just hanging out on the front porch. They're either, you know, playing with their family or they're on the phone. Makes me feel like everybody's kind of bored.
And everybody's prisoners.
Yeah, prisoners. Yeah, there's all these little roadside stands. The people before were doing corn. Coming to the busy part of town. And I've never seen this roundabout so quiet. It's usually quite busy here. And right up here is like a discount place, and we're gonna see if we can get some beer and wine here. And we've got some requests from our boat neighbors, see if we can what we can get. So only one of us can go in at a time. So one family member can go in, so we have to sit and wait in the car. And so Simon's gonna go in. Okay, you ready? Good luck. So for wine, you know what to get.
Red.
No.
Rosé.
No. Says Hannah, that's not how you're supposed to wear it.
What?
That'll work.
Starlight. I'm bad at background music. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, that's what Herman wanted. So how was it in there?
More security guards than anybody else.
Yeah. Everybody wearing masks.
Yeah.
Next stop is Simon's going to drop me off at IGA, and he's going to go to Budget. It's quite busy here.
Last time I was here, there was queues though.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
so-
more queues now that everything's
No.
open. This here is Movie Palace. This is where we go to watch our movies here in Grenada. It's the one and only movie theater, and that's been closed for a while now.
Yeah. But this is the main bay just outside the main port. When I came down here last week, there were 7 ships waiting to come in.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out walking around. KFC's open. KFC is seriously open. They must line up to get in there. Oh, I just smelled it. That smells good.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Where are you? You're gonna park right here?
Yeah, I'm going to park right here, along here.
Okay,
So I'll be
alright.
that way.
Okay.
All the carts are inside.
Okay.
But you go through there and turn right, and then we'll be on the right hand side,
Okay.
and you just get to the last one and just wait.
Okay, so right here is where you're going. That was definitely, and it was definitely an adventure.
Yeah.
I am so hot. And I felt like with the mask on that I couldn't talk to people. I felt like there was a
Barricade.
yeah, barricade to talking. Busy. It was really busy.
Was it?
Yeah. There's like tons of people in there. And still they're doing, you know, certain things you can only buy 2 or you can buy 4.
Yeah. Still though, yeah. I've ordered some specially designed masks, which
Oh.
are much more comfortable.
These are terrible. I mean, they're probably good. I think they're very good to protect you, but man, I can't breathe.
They're the best to protect you, but mine's already broke. One's about to go, and the other one's, so we won't have any.
Yeah.
So I've ordered some made ones, then you can wash them. You use them for the day, and then you can wash them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And it's also helping the locals because they're making them. Her sister makes it by a cousin, was it? Cousin makes it by hand. So.
Oh, cool.
I'm hungry.
So did you enjoy shopping, and did you feel almost normal again?
No, I felt very isolated even though there was tons of people around me because I was in a face mask and I really felt like I couldn't communicate. And I didn't look anybody in the eye either. And it seems like nobody else was looking anybody in the eye.
Well, I felt it different. I felt everyone was looking at you in the eye because
That's the only thing there is?
yeah. And I smiled at people. I went, "Why am I smiling?" They don't even know if I'm smiling. or not.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time I've worn a mask. So for me, I felt kind of embarrassed by wearing it. And so maybe that's why I didn't look people in the eye. But people were really close. Like, there was a lot of people. Everybody was pretty close to each other. But it's the closest I've been to people in a long time. So it felt weird to be around so many people. It's nice. It was nice to get out.
Yeah, everyone seems really friendly. And, you know, considering it's been like 2 months now, everyone's still friendly. Doesn't seem to be any animosity, anything.
No, everybody, you know, seemed very polite and,
Well, I think the Grenadians naturally like that.
Oh, yeah.
Really
This is the nicest people here.
Yeah.
Almost home.
Rainita.
This is the entrance to Le Phare Bleu. It's quite a long, steep road that leads you down to the water. You can get a better shot of all those boats out there. So this house coming up is one of Simon and Siena's favorites. If you look up there, that's a pool. That blue area is a pool. So you can swim and look out at cars going by.
So no naked swimming for you, Kim?
No. Here's our hill that we walk down every morning. And up.
Yeah.
Got some new houses going up here. Some right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of building going on.
Yeah, quite a lot of building.
If you look up on this side, my side.
Yeah.
These ones have just been finished, and then there's another one up there.
Yeah.
Then there's this facade.
Yeah, this is a whole plot of land for sale here too. Very busy. Construction's very important to this country. Get a lot of income from it. We're just gonna go in the out. And we're back home. So there's all the stuff we got. And you. We are so lucky because we have Meat and Meat Market, which is a wonderful market right here on site, and they have excellent meat, fish. You can also get like a wide range of you know, produce, vegetables, but what they don't have is, you know, things like, you know, chewy bars or wheat thins. And I've got a bunch of snacks, Siena's Fruit Loops, and just, you know, basic canned stuff. So today when we went to the IGA, we just, you know, got some of the staple stuff that we love. Probably won't have to go back there for at least another couple weeks, maybe even another month really. Hopefully that's not going to be the case though. Taking the car back.
Back to John's. Thank you,
Yeah,
John.
thank you, John. So John lives right above the marina, and he is the head of the
Petite Calvigny, I think.
Yeah, Petite Calvigny Yacht Club. So he kindly lent us his car, and we're taking it back. And this is John's beautiful view.
Yeah, look at
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's not bad, is it?
Not bad at all. Just walking back from John's house. I was just gonna say, it's coming up to the end of the dry season, because the hurricane season is the wet season, and it is just really, like, everything's very dry. It's very dry. It's got these beautiful mangroves here. I'm gonna take off my shoes. And here we are back at the marina. Now we gotta go through the woods a bit. So beautiful here. And then all of a sudden, you pop out into paradise. And here we are back at Le Phare Bleu. So we're not allowed on the beach right now.
Oh no.
Only till 11, and it's after 11, so we have to stay off of the beach, which we are doing. Oh, I'm all yucky. It's hot.
It's hot.
We can definitely tell that summer's coming.
Yeah.
It's definitely started to heat up.
Even though it's gone up only about 3 or 4 degrees, it's the humidity with it.
Yeah. So we've returned the car. We're back at Le Phare Bleu were on the lightship. So we thought the only other thing that's different than our last video, because we're doing the same thing, is that
they've opened everything up, so it's open 7 days a week now. There's still a curfew from 7 at night till 5 in the morning.
And when you say everything, just the grocery stores.
Yeah.
Restaurants and bars aren't open except for takeaway.
They've designated an area which is just outside of St George's for quarantining people. There is probably 930 boats that have applied to come to Grenada for hurricane season. I don't think all of them will come, but they're starting to get provisioned, ready to go, because I think it starts next week. That's what we're thinking anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, they're allocating anchorage for quarantine boats to come in. So the boats that are going to come in, they have to stay out there for 2 weeks. They're setting up food supply situations. I think they're going to have a dock where boats can come in and pick up food. And then after the 2 weeks, the boat can come in and get hauled out. And then that's where this all falls down, because the airport's not open yet. But I assume it's going to open eventually. And maybe it will be a case of bringing planes in to get people, off of here.
Yeah, or there might be even coming like us.
Liveaboards that are going to stay here for the whole season for sure. Yeah. Other than that, they announced another case yesterday.
But it was a family member of a person who had already had it, and they were under quarantine. They'd been under quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So.
And it's the youngest case, an 8-year-old.
Yep.
She's not showing any signs, any symptoms, and they've had no deaths here. They've had 22 cases, and that's it. I really think maybe this girl might be the end of it, because she's part of the last group that had it, and nobody outside of that group has been reported to have it. So fingers crossed, because if they can at least get rid of it on the island, maybe they could open up the restaurants, and people could have a little normalcy. Yeah. It is funny though, every morning somebody on the radio net plays the beginning to Groundhog's Day, the movie, and then says day 54, or whatever day we're on. It's getting tiresome, but we're just, just doing what we can do. I'm working on the website, trying to get that looking better, and Simon's buffing the boat.
Wax on? Wax off.
Yeah. Hopefully next time we do an update, it's going to be about us sailing. Or doing
yeah, right.
Doing something.
Doing something.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.